how important is it that the players don't subconsciously take their foot off the gas and lose momentum ahead of the semi-final?
I think it's important. I think from our side of things, we emphasise the positive game in which we play. Sometimes that can look a little bit reckless at times, and I suppose it can put us in some sticky situations. But we're in a position where we have nothing to lose. We're pretty confident at the moment, and I think the game that we've got, if we produce somewhere near our best, we'll certainly contend.
Do the games against Australia get the team's juices flowing a little bit more than other teams?
I think they do. I think anybody that's been there and played against them before, when you win against Australia, you know you're beating one of the better sides in the world. And like was mentioned earlier, there's always something more on it. I've been in a position where I haven't played in Ashes cricket, and certainly there are other guys like that in the changing room. So from that side of things, if you never get to play in an Ashes game, it's as close as you will ever get to beating an Australia team.
Is Brendan McCullum a big influence, inspiration to you and the way that New Zealand team played in the World Cup, an inspiration to the side?
He's certainly been an inspiration for me. I had 3 years at Calcutta with him, in which we sort of grew pretty close together, and I learnt a lot from him, watching him lead within a group, and his sort of tactical cricket brain in how he goes about things. He always has an alternative view, regardless of whether it's right or wrong, which makes things really interesting when you chat to him about cricket. But yeah, he has been.
And it's fair to say that's pretty much a blueprint for this England side?
I think I always mention the top 4 teams that got to the semis in Australia and New Zealand. The brand of cricket they played was completely different to everybody else. They were aggressive. They could score 350 if needed, and they always went for an attacking bowling lineup. Nothing they ever did was a step backwards. So that as a template, as opposed to just singling out New Zealand, I think is more relevant. Yeah.